Hey guys, welcome back to MJ Homestead. We wanted to do an update video for you guys because we haven't been very good about doing our videos, like we're supposed to, or whatever. We've been actually just working pretty hard out here, so we haven't been thinking about doing a lot of videos. So I just wanted to catch you guys up on like where we're at and what we're doing. What you're looking at back here is going to be the outside of our chicken coop. We planted seven 8 foot long 4x4 green treat posts in the ground, concreted them down to make our frame pretty much. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna string 2x4s in between our 4x4 frame to have something to staple our netting to, so the chickens can't get out and the raccoons can't get in, things like that. It looks kind of like this. We found these really neat little hanger bracket joist things, hanger bracket things, whatever you want to call them, at Menards. And they're kind of cool because you can hang a 2x4 from pretty much whatever you want to hang it from. They have screws that go directly through the bracket into whatever you're gonna anchor your 2x4 to. So you can hang it out towards the edge like we wanted to do here. We wanted our chicken netting to be on the outside, so I don't have to hang it in the middle like a normal joist hanger would have screws on both sides. That you need to hang it pretty much in the middle, so it'd be kind of sloppy that way. This kind of cleans it up a lot, and gives us an opportunity to staple our netting just only on the outside surface of the 4x4s. So we kind of engineered this thing out. This thing's probably changed design 4 or 5 times since we started building it. But this is what it's going to end up being, I guess now. Looks kind of like this. And we're not done yet either. We have some more strings to hang in here, whatever, some more stringer boards and things like that. We're probably going to, the area between your center post and your outside posts, it's kind of a big area, and when you lay your mesh on top of it, gravity will want to pull that mesh down quite a bit. So we'll probably quarter that distance, hang another one of these nifty brackets in the center, and run a board across that, and then in the center of that, run 2 boards across that too. So that'll, kind of quarter that. So your netting probably won't fall down and cut your head open, but stuff like that, because wires that way. We're also going to cut a door in the side of the shed. We'll show you how we engineer that door. We haven't figured out how we want to do it yet quite, but we want to make sure we have a pulley system so from the outside you can open and close the door. If you want to go let the chickens out, you don't have to like walk in the outside part of the chicken coop and open the door and latch it open, or how we want to be able to do it from the outside. So we'll probably run some kind of Addams Family sort of configuration to get that done. Anyway, that's gonna be that. And then we also poured a platform, or a little base, for a garden tool shed. We want to keep a hose and pitchforks and shovels and junk in there, so we available for us when we're going to be gardening and things. We just tilled up a garden too. We'll show you that, but we'll show you the base that we poured. We're not expert concrete people, so this is what we came up with. This is the first time we've ever done it, so I think it'll work just fine. Concrete does concrete stuff, so I'm sure you could put a building on there just fine. It'd be all right. We just hand mixed the concrete in a wheelbarrow with a shovel, and then just kept dumping it in there till it was full. We added some bolts so we could bolt our building down to it, but we'll show you that quick. All right, this is our garden. It's a 20 by 26 foot garden. We just tilled it up this year. Obviously, we're not going to be planting anything this year. It's September, so that isn't going to work out. But we wanted to break the ground up, so next year it isn't so hard to till. It'd be kind of nice too. We'll have an actual vegetable garden that we can plant next year and finally start doing our homesteading stuff. We've been spending so much time doing like cleanup and like maintenance in the house, and things that have been people have been like behind on and stuff, like trying to get up to par, so to speak, or whatever. And we've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff, and now we're actually moving forward towards the homestead stuff, which would be really nice to do. It'll be kind of fun. So also, we did build the framework for our sign at the entrance of our property. We'll show you that too, or whatever. We'd like to hang an MJ Homestead, sign there. But we had a guy lined up to actually make that sign for us. Then we didn't hear from him for a while, so we contacted him again. And then he said he agreed to do it. He said at first, he said, well, yeah, I can do that. That's no problem, whatever. And we waited to hear from him. And then when we contacted him again, he said, well, no, I'm too busy. So now we have to find somebody else to make the sign, I guess. So that might take a little while for us to get that done. But I think what he normally does is he just takes a big chunk of mild steel and cuts out whatever pattern you want with a plasma torch. So that could be something that we could do ourselves too. If we could find a plasma torch. I don't have one. And buy some steel from somebody. We could probably do that ourselves too. All right, this is going to be our archway. That's our sign's going to hang from. It's right at the entrance to our property, right by our driveway. I just put the same posts I used over there, 8-foot long 4x4 green treat posts. Cut another one and just screwed it into the top there, whatever, leveled it and all that good stuff. And I had about a 3-foot section of 4x4 left. I just cut 45s in them on both sides and make it look like it's a structural support. Probably didn't need it, but I think it looks a little bit nicer that way. We had a name sign that Mary's dad had given us for a wedding present that he'd made for us. So we're putting that up here. We're gonna have a 2-foot round gong pretty much sitting in here that we're gonna cut out, MJ Homestead and all that good stuff. Maybe established 2017 or whatever. We'll think of a design for that once we line up somebody to do the work. But that's kind of what we've been up to lately. It's coming along. It takes a while. All the stuff when you're doing everything on your own, and you both have full-time jobs and kids and all that junk, stuff just takes a while. So thank you for watching. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video.